Namaskar and welcome back to your geography class. I'm Sukhdeep Kaur, your geography teacher. Today we are going to start chapter number 4, that is about industries, and put a little bit stress on your brain because in the prior class we have discussed about agriculture chapter, and if you still remember, agriculture is in what kind of economic activity? Yes, you are getting it right. It is a primary activity because it provides raw material to the secondary activities. So today our chapter that we are going to start is about the industries. And when we are talking about industries, what comes to your mind? It is a secondary activity. In this, the raw materials are transferred into finished goods, ready to use goods. You are getting it right. You are a good one. So let's start our today's class with the chapter number 4, industries, and today's topic is industry and its classification. So we are going to discuss about the definition of industry along with the categories of industries, that what type of industries are present in India. Of course, we are not talking about any part of the world, but in common we are also talking about industries. So all these topics will be discussed in our today's chapter, but not in today's class. So today we are going to discuss the simple fact of industry, simple concept of industry, and we will discuss various types of industries and on what basis they are classified. So starting with the secondary industries or the secondary activities within which manufacturing is done. Now, activities that change raw materials into products of more value and utility means we are talking about finished good itself. For example, from the wood pulp, we are making paper, and papers are sold out in the form of notebooks, or we can say, so if we consider these three, we are talking about two basic concepts. One is about the three types of economic activities. So pulp is extracted from primary activity, paper is manufactured in the secondary activity, and ready to use or finished good as notebook is to be sold in the tertiary sector or tertiary activity. Another thing, another factor that I want to state over here is these three terms can be considered in the secondary activities also. How so? Let me tell you. So first of all, raw material is there. Now manufacturing will be done for the paper part. So paper is being manufactured and ready to sell, or the finished good is notebook. So with the help of paper, raw material, we are going to make paper and the finished good will be notebooks. So isn't it the entire concept of secondary activity? Yes, of course it is. Let's move further. Now these are few examples again related to the paper only. How we extract it from the nature and how finally, or what thing we are finally manufacturing or preparing. So trees are cut, wood logs are taken, wood pulp is extracted, wood pulp is processed, and finally we have the output, or as a result we do have a finished good, that is notebooks or book itself. Moving further, industry itself. Now we have to discuss what exactly is industry, or what do you mean by the term industry. So an economic activity concerned with extraction of minerals, not from the ground. Hereby we are talking about the minerals that we are using, no matter in what shape. For example, iron. We do sit on the chairs. Need not necessary that chairs are made up of wood only. The base of the chair can be iron, although the entire chair can be manufactured from iron itself. Iron is a mineral. Now iron is not found in the nature the way we are using it. It is found in its raw form. It means mineral, single mineral or individual mineral is not found easily within the environment, in the nature. The raw form of the minerals are to be extracted in the form of rocks. Then with the help of chemical processes, scientific technological tools, the particular mineral is extracted. So manufacturing of the particular mineral is done in industries. So extraction of minerals, production of goods is done, and provision of services. We do if I talk about myself, I do provide service, but I am not manufactured in any industries, and neither does any services are being manufactured within the industries. Although what we can say, schools or colleges or education is working as an industry where the human resources are prepared, not manufactured. So we can't use the word manufactured for us. Us means who provides the services. Teaching is a service itself, although let me remind you. So for example, coal mining industry in which extraction of mineral is done, iron and steel industry, production of goods is done. Likewise, I've just given you the example of chair. Tourism industry, services are being provided. Moving further, classification of industry. Now, there are certain bases on which the types of anything are divided or further divided. Hereby, we are talking about the classification or the division of industries. So, what are the bases on which these industries are further divided? Basically, three. They are raw materials. So, on the basis of raw materials, industries are divided. On the basis of size, industries are divided. And on the basis of ownership, who owns the industries are divided. Now we have to discuss all these three bases in detail. So let's do that part. So talking about the first, that is raw material based industries. So these industries depend on the type of raw material industries uses. It means the material used in the industries is going to define that what kind of industry it is on the basis of raw material used for the manufacturing part. For example, we do have four, not even example, there are four types of industries on the basis of raw material. Agro-based industry, in which the raw material is extracted or obtained from agriculture. For example, for the textile industry, cotton is obtained from the agriculture. And the mineral-based industries, the raw minerals are extracting from the nature, and mining comes in that part. The extraction of mineral from the nature calls for mining, and mining is an primary activity. So raw material is provided by the primary activities only. Marine-based industries. So marine-based industries are particularly the water-based industries. We do extract minerals from the water bodies. Also, we do obtain seafood from the water bodies. Just for example, these two. And forest-based industries. And these industries, the raw material as in the form of timber, in the form of wood pulp, we are extracting all these things from the forest. So these are four individual type of based industries on the basis of the raw material extracted from these fields, from agriculture, from the minerals, from the marine water body, and from the forest. So agro-based industries. Now a bit of overview for the short detail of each and every type of raw material based industries. Agro-based industries use plants and animal based products as their raw material. Why animal is enlisted over here? Have you forgot that in agriculture, livestock is also reared up along with doing the agriculture, doing the cultivation of the crop. So, plants and animals provide the raw material. Examples are food processing industries, food, animal as well as from the plants, vegetable oil industry, plants, cotton textile industry, plants, dairy products, animals, leather industry, animals. Moving ahead with the next type, mineral-based industries. So, primary industries that use mineral ores. Remember, ore is to be said as to the raw form of minerals. So, mineral ores as their raw materials. The products of these industries feed other industries. Likewise, once iron is extracted through the scientific process, through the chemical processes, now, after extracting the iron, it can be provided to the other industries as well. Likewise, iron and steel industry for the construction of the buildings and for various other parts. Moving ahead, examples are iron. I was just giving that example. Made from iron or used as raw material for the manufacturing of many other products, likewise heavy machinery, building materials. Told you construction part, railway coaches, and not only railways, heavy machine. We can talk about the entire automobile industry as well. So, many examples can be given in that case. Other type of industry in the raw material only, marine-based industry. So, use products from the seas and oceans, water bodies as raw materials. For example, seafood processing industries, fish oil manufacturing industries. Likewise, these are the nets, and that is how the seafood is caught within the seas and oceans. Moving ahead with the last type of raw material based industry, that is forest based industries. So it utilizes forest produce as a raw material. For example, pulp and paper industry, pharmaceuticals industry, medicinal part. Plants do provide, within the deeper forest, there are various types of medicinal plants. They do provide the base to the pharmaceutical industries, furniture industry, building industry. Within the building also, we do need wood. Right? What are the windows and gates made up of? Now you say, ma'am, they can be made up of iron or any other material. Of course, but wood is the basic feature, and the wooden windows and gates do give, a unique, what to be said is a unique and a pleasant view to us, as kind of satisfaction that we have good quality wood gates. Good quality wood gates. Again, it's rhyming. Moving ahead with the size-based industries. So on the basis of the size, there are two types of industries: small scale industries, large scale industries. In simple words, small industries and large industries. Let's read them. So it refers to, now size, we are talking about the size, small and large, not on the basis of their constructed part, key small industry and large area constructed industry. There are certain bases of certain things or certain features, and what about the quantity of those features and things, uske basis pe we do consider the size of the industry, whether it is a small or large. For example, the amount of capital, money invested in the industries. If small amount of money is industries, it comes in small industries, small scale industries. If large amount of money is invested, it comes in large scale industries or large industries. Then number of people. So number of people employed, workers working over there. Small number, small industry. Large number, large scale industry. Again, volume of production, amount of production. Small production, small industries. Large production, large industries. So for the size classification of the industries, size also have the usages of these three particular components. So first component is capital, money. Another component is of the employed, that are the workers, and the third one is the production, large production or small production. So based on size, industries can be classified into small scale and large scale. Scale means not the geometrical scale we use in maths. Scale in hereby we mean for the amount. That small amount of these three components are used in small scale industries. So they do produce on small scale. So scale is not the mathematical scale over here. Moving ahead with the description of small scale and large scale industries, use lesser amount of capital and technology. For example, silk weaving industries and food processing industries, that can be done on small scale as well. And within the small scale, we do have a certain kind of industries. They are known as cottage industries. So they are run from the house or home. Either of the things you can consider. So household industries, a type of small scale industry only. Products are manufactured by hand, manually by the artisans. For example, basket weaving, pottery, handicrafts, moreover bakery. I'm talking about the small bakeries to be run from the homes only. So these are a part of cottage industry if the production is done on good scale. I'm not talking about large scale over here. Now talking about the large scale industry, they do produce large volumes of products. They do produce the products in the large amount or in bulk. Investment of money is higher than the small scale. Technology used is superior. Technology is used in small scale also, but in here, large scale technological equipments are utilized. For example, automobiles production, heavy machinery production. You can see automobile. Automobile is the word to be considered for the production of the vehicles with the 4 wheels, 2 wheels, 3 wheels. Yes, 3 wheels are also there, no? Auto rickshaws. Moving ahead with the industries based on ownership. So on the basis of ownership, industries are categorized into 4. So based on ownership, industries can be classified into these 4. Private industries, giving just overview, that are owned by one individual, privately owned. Public sector industries that are owned by the state government. Joint sector industries, they are having the combo of these two. Joint, it depends on the percentage or proportion they are owing over there. Cooperative sector, more than few individuals, likewise 8 to 10 individuals can come together along with the government. So they do form cooperative sector. So with the help of cooperation of each other, they do work. So let's discuss them in a short detail concern. So private sector industries owned and operated by individuals or group of individuals, not many group of individuals, a small group of individuals. Public sector, public means government sector, so owned and operated by government. For example, Hindustan Aeronautical Steel Authority of India. So these are the public sector industries. Ahead is joint sector industries, owned and operated by the state, means government, state government, and individuals or group of individuals. So combined efforts. Example is Maruti Udyog Limited. So it is a joint sector industry. Moving ahead with the last one, that is cooperative sector industries. So it is owned and operated by the producers or suppliers of raw materials, workers, and goods. So in whole, it is run with the help of government. Again, it depends on the proportion that how much the government is owing in the joint or the cooperative sector. But in cooperative, majority of the groups are from the society itself. Likewise, the workers, one who are providing the raw material and one who are producing the entire thing. So producing, in here we are talking about the owners as well. And the examples are Anand Milk Union Limited and Sudha Dairy. So particular concern of creating this sector, cooperative, means teach the people how not to dependent onto the mediators. Likewise, if I am producing a thing and I have to sell it in the market, I'm taking or I'm seeking the help of a mediator. So that mediator is going to take the commission from my side also. And if he's going to sell it to you, he will take the commission from your part also. So both of us are in disadvantage over here. So to remove this disadvantage, remove the mediocres or mediators, the cooperative sector is formed. It means the buying and selling is done directly among the producers and the consumers. So likewise, the profit will be more for the producers, and of course, there will be a bit of profit for the consumer as well. So this is the concept of cooperative sector. So in today's class, what we have discussed as an outcome, we have discussed the entire concept of industries along with the division or classification of the industries on the basis of ownership, size, and on the basis of the raw material. On the basis of the raw material, the industries are divided into forest based, marine based, mineral based, and agro based. 4. On the basis of size, they are divided into small scale industries and large scale industries. Of course, one extra topic was it, that was of cottage industry. That can also be included on the basis of the size. Then coming on to the last classification, that is based on the ownership. Further divisions are 4. One is of private sector, public sector, third is of joint sector, and fourth is of cooperative sector. So that is all about the classification part. I hope this recall will help you. Now giving you a second chance for the recalling part in the form of MCQs by. So let's do the first one. What is the primary characteristic of secondary activities? To manufacture, let's find out similarity within my answer and the answers mentioned over here. Rearing of animals to be done in agriculture, primary sector although, but we are talking about secondary activities. So provision of services, of course it is done, but basically transformation. So we are talking about the primary characteristic, primary important thing to be done in the secondary activities is the transformation of raw materials into valuable products. It can be there, but it is not the primary characteristic. Second is what type of industry uses minerals or raw form. What type of industry uses raw form of minerals as raw material? Agro-based, forest-based, marine, Three of them are not there because we are talking about mineral. So mineral-based industries. And finally, the third one is, what is the main characteristics of cottage industries? They are household industries, are household-based and manually operated industries. So that is all about today's class related to the topic industries and its classification. I hope everything is clear. I hope everything is clear to you. See you soon in the next class. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.